Lesson 7, Finding Points. This is also one of my favorite chapters in the book because in order to become a prolific scorer, you have to learn how to find loose points. The most inconsistent scorers are those who rely on few aspects of their game to score. I can't tell you how much it frustrates me to see a gifted basketball player rely solely on his jump shot to score. The problem with the jump shot is no matter how good a shooter you think you are, there will always be days when your shot isn't falling. There will always be days when your defender will limit quality shot opportunities as well. There are 3 ways to score that will never fail you. They are offensive rebounding, easy layups, and the free throw line. Let's talk about offensive rebounding. Offensive rebounding is a surefire way to score. The defense is out of position to guard you because their attention is on the basket and their back is to you. A lot of guys do not like to box out, so this is a great opportunity for you to get points. When I found this out in high school, my scoring average went through the roof. I averaged more than 11 rebounds a game as a shooting guard, and most came from offensive rebounds. As a scorer, you're always in position to box out your defender because he's concentrating on you and not the ball. Most defenders have to play help side, so they have to find you when that shot goes up, and this is an opportunity for you to then box him out, especially if you know your team and you have certain players that aren't likely to pass the ball. I remember playing a game in which the opposing coach played a boxing one on me. The boxing one is a defense designed to stop one player from even touching the ball. It is effective against teams that rely on one player to score a lot of points, as was the case with my team. So what I did was move around as if I wanted the ball, and when a teammate shot it, I would box out my man who was denying me and rebound the ball for a putback. This game, I ended up with 24 points, and the coach was left shaking his head. Easy layups. Easy layups are also a great way to pad your stats. Whether in transition or in the half court, layups usually come from being in the right place at the right time. Both of my college point guards were assist junkies, so I found myself with plenty of chip shots to add to my average. Backdoor cuts, offensive rebounds, broken plays, I see them all as opportunities to put the ball in the basket. Remember, a scorer has a knack for being around the ball. The free throw line. The psychology of scoring is no different than life. The better your start, the greater chance you have of success later on. Most of your success comes from your confidence, which, as we all know, fluctuates from play to play. As a way to gain confidence, I would try to get to the line as early as possible. As a scorer, I feed off seeing the ball go through the net. I could be having a horrible shooting night, but give me one free throw, and I think I'm on fire again. In the first quarter of each game, I want to draw as many fouls as possible. For one thing, it helps your team by getting the opposing starters in foul trouble. It also gives you an opportunity to break the ice by scoring at the foul line. Now that my confidence is high, I'm ready to shoot the ball more often. Another advantage is that your defender now has a foul. Every player knows that the golden rule is 2 fouls in the first half you have to sit. No coach wants to risk not having his or her key player for the second half. This means that my defender now has to give me what I want. Whether an uncontested jump shot or another easy drive to the basket, I'm in position to get what I want. It also helps you score against the next person to guard you because he saw what happened to his teammate. It is very important that you work hard at becoming a great free throw shooter. I used to spend hours at the end of practice shooting hundreds of free throws because I knew that I was good to go to the foul line 8 to 12 times a game. I was so good at free throws that the local newspaper actually had an article highlighting my over 90% free throw percentage. The free throw line saved me when my shot was not going in or it's hard to get my shot off. This is the one place where you control your own destiny. Getting to the free throw line is an art. It involves acting, success, and a whole lot of moxie. Whenever I was able to get my defender in the air with a pump fake, I would lean in and draw that foul. Once you master the ball fake, you are a couple acting lessons away from getting to the foul line game after game. Just ask James Harden. Coach Godwin tips for lesson number 7. Look for loose points. Always attack the offensive boards. And when you do get the offensive rebound, make sure to use your pump fake, lean in and draw that foul. Learn to hover around the basket for layup opportunities. A lot of times, teams have to be in help side position, and if they're not practicing their ball man principles, they may lose you. That's an opportunity for a 15-foot jump shot, a three, or even a layup. Work on your free throws to get into the line. You have to make sure every single day you get to that free throw line. It just kills me when practice is over and guys just go to the locker room. Work on your free throws. Try to get 80%, make 8 out of 10 before you leave the floor. Use your ball fake to draw fouls, pass fakes, ball fakes, even at the three-point line. You know, one of my pet peeves is when I see a guy, especially a guy that can shoot, pump fake. The guy commits himself in the air, and he then just sidesteps or shoots a step back three. That's your opportunity to draw that foul and get that 3 or 4 point play. Work on those acting skills. One of the things that I used to love about Michael Jordan is I love this layup as he used to go this reverse layup, and I always used to see him smack his own hand. And I used to do it in the playground until I realized one of the advantages of doing that is that referee behind him, all he hears is that smack. So if you have YouTube, go ahead and type in Michael Jordan reverse layups, and you kind of see what I'm talking about. Sometimes that ref behind you can react to that sound of that smacking sound, thinking someone may have fouled you. Hey, you never know. Like I said before, I'm nonpartisan. My whole goal is to get buckets.